Well, this was actually one that we had written, at least the first part, in this room. And it was something that we have, Matt and I both have a multi-effect pedal that we were just kind of messing around with. And there was one setting that just had a delay on it. And so from there, I was just kind of playing notes on it. And that would basically be the beginning of the intro. And from there, Matt wrote another delay that went on top of that. And then Dylan and Joel wrote kind of the rhythm section for the intro. And then after that, we were like, hey, we had this awesome intro, what are we going to do with it? And from there, we just started writing the verse, and it was one thing that we just kept going and going and going and going. And this is a 7-minute long song, so it's, we did go for a long time.
In this song, we added a lot of synths and we added a lot of strings, especially towards the end, right before the last, 3 choruses. We wanted to have that build up where it just had that super epic sound, where it just built up and swelled and then exploded. And so in doing that, we added some synths to just kind of have in the background to just kind of make the flow a little stronger. And then adding in the strings, I think that, anytime you add in an orchestra into a song, it just kind of, it takes it up to a different level. And so I think that's really what we were looking for in this song. And so working with Greg, he and I were able to get there. Yeah, in this song I used a lot of bass swells where I just took the I took the volume button or knob on my bass and just messed around with it and added some swells into it just to have that, again, that explosive sort of sound to it.
I love this song because not only is it a very epic song, very Circle the Stars in that way, it also has some influences that you hadn't heard before. I feel like there's a weird 30 Seconds to Mars sound, especially in the verse in it. So while we have that influence of 30 Seconds to Mars and that kind of thing in the verse, the chorus sounds exactly like us. And for me, I had written the lead part on that, and I was just like, this sounds like a Coheed and Cambria song, and that's the band that we always wanted to emulate, so I just wrote a lead that I thought sounded like a Coheed and Cambria song, and so we have all these little influences in this song that make it into this 7-minute crazy epic song.